about a big hand for the Roman? They are really talented, and we're really honored to have them here on all these other fine musicians that you've heard. Papa Joe would be real pleased that each of you were here and that you got to hear some music. You got to hear some. He wanted young people to play music. At this time, briefly, we're going to ask Jim Gates and Ann to come out. Jim was the MC of this festival for many years. He was the MC for Kicking in the Park, friend of Papa Joe. We want to honor him and his wife Ann by having them come out and say a word about Papa and play us one song here as we make the transition. How about Jim and Ann?
Thank you, Dr. Joe. Thank you very much, Dr. We really appreciate it. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to be a part of this wonderful festival. It's been going on for 22 years, and it is truly a great, great thing. And I was just speaking with Dr. Joe a minute ago about his father. I had the good fortune to know him pretty well, and I never in my whole life met anybody that loved life and loved people any more than Papa Joe did. And his personality was so infectious. He got so much out of life. And he always, as you all know, everybody knows his profession was an educator. And somehow or another, his love for music, he intertwined with education, and especially with learning people, young people. And he loved, when I say loved people, he particularly loved young people, and he would love this actor was here, as y'all know. But he was able to take the lessons of song and let people be educational to them, to be able to navigate their lives through the book learning and the music. We'd like to do a traditional song for you, Carter Family Tune. That's probably been recorded by more people than you can think of. I can't think of a single song that's been recorded more times than I can in my blue eyes, whether it was the exact words or the melodies of another song. But we're going to try to do it for you, our rendition of tonight. I'm thinking of my blue eyes.
Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes. They're sailing far over the sea. I'm thinking tonight of her coming, and I wonder if she ever thinks of me. Would have been better for us both had we never, and as quiet as we did work ever been. For the pleasures we had shared together, I know that I never will forget. When the cold rain shall enclose me, won't you come here and shed but one tear, and say to the strangers that around you that a heart you have broken lies here. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes.
far over the sea. I'm thinking tonight of her only, and I wonder if she ever thinks of me. I wonder if she ever thinks of me. Thank y'all very much. Coming up right now is the main course of this festival. Once again, Dr. Joe Smiddy, Reedy Creek. Once again, folks, get ready to be entertained down to your toenails. Thank you so much.
Once again, we're happy to be here with you all. We're the Reedy Creek Band. Papa Joe Smiddy and I started playing in 1973 with a dentist in Kingsport called Terry Comer and a mandolin player, Ralph Sanders. And we've been Reedy Creek ever since. Reedy Creek is that windy little stream that comes through Kingsport. The big name bands were named after the big rivers, and we're named after the little creek. People would ask Dad, where can we get your records? And he would say, at the Wise County Jail. Dad always wanted young people to play music, and so we've got some fun for you here tonight. You ready to roll? I love you guys. Well, I wish that I was on Don't you just love to hear a father-daughter play dueling banjos there? I tell you what, how about that? How about it for Jerry and Ruthie? Jerry Keys and Ruthie Austin, we're proud of them. And we're delighted to have Jerry playing banjo. Jerry teaches banjo at ETSU. How many of your banjo students are here today, Jerry?
Well, I'm number one, sir.
You see
They
one?
just got off the stage.
All right, all right. Well, you got Ruthie too, so there you go.
Business going on, yeah.
All right. So we're delighted to have the Keys family. Susie Keys plays bass. How about a hand for Susie Keys? Ruthie has recruited Braxton Van Winkle to play mandolin. How about a nice hand for Braxton Van Winkle? Tracy Edwards is singing harmony parts, playing mandolin. We'd love to have Tracy with us. How about a hand for Tracy Edwards? Her grandpa Carl was part of the Doc and Carl Act of many years ago, and so everybody on stage has got some kind of family musical connection, and most of us connected to each other and connected to Papa's music. We're delighted to have playing fiddle Steve Edwards. How about a wonderful hand? We're going to do a song called Going Down That Road Feeling Bad, and the reason we're doing this song is because Dad would play the clawhammer banjo on Going Down That Road Feeling Bad, and no matter what disease you had, you would leave it behind when he hit the clawhammer banjo. So this is one of Papa's hits called Going Down That Road. And people would say, well, I bet you don't know anything about the Wise County Jail. And Papa would say, yeah, I was having lunch at the inn at Wise one day, and the deputies came over and put handcuffs on me and took me off and put me in the Wise County Jail. And they'd say, well, Papa, what'd you do? And he said, that boy of mine, Joe Frank, had stole a skeleton down in Norton, and they arrested me instead of him. When do you get your daddy arrested? I don't know. But Papa did know a little bit about the Wise County Jail. And the song was originally written by Doc Boggs. Doc Boggs was from Needmore on the edge of Norton. And Doc had some familiarity himself with the Wise County Jail. He used to live next door to Mrs. Sturgill, and she has relatives here, so I'm going to be careful what I say. But she was a lovely lady, and Doc would tie a string around the whiskey bottle, and he'd put it in the Guest River and tie it to a rock, and that's how he hid his liquor from everybody else. And Mrs. Sturgill would catch him and cut his string. One day the folks in Needmore said they saw Doc Boggs running down the creek, running right down through the Guest River, trying to chase one of those bottles down. But that was Doc Boggs and the Wise County Jail. Oh, the Wise County Jail's no jail at all. The chinches and the bugs are crawling on the wall. Hard times in the Wise County Jail. Hard times I know. Dirty old crew, they'll take you by the pockets and look you plumb through. 25 cents, it'll take your clothes, send it to the Wise County Jail. Oh, the Wise County Jail's no jail at all. The cases and the bugs are crawling on the wall. Hard times in the Wise County Jail. Hard times I know. To my knees when you hear old Chelsea ring them keys. It's a hard time in the Wise County Jail. It's hard times I know. Oh, the Wise County Jail, jail at all. The bitches and the bugs are crawling on the wall. Hard times in the Wise County Jail. It's hard times I know. Play it, boy. So if you Google or if you YouTube the movie Big Stone Gap, you will find the Reedy Creek Band, Papa Joe Smiddy, playing this fiddle tune. This is Papa Joe's fiddle tune right off the movie Big Stone Gap. It's called Lost Indians. song Mama Don't Laugh, because everybody could get in on it. And we'd say, Papa, what key you gonna play that Mama Don't Laugh in? And Papa would say, play it in the key of G for Jesus. So we're gonna play Mama Don't Laugh. Fiddles playing around here. Mama don't allow no fiddles playing around here. We don't care what Mama don't allow. Don't play some fiddle in the old town. Mama don't allow no fiddles playing around here. How about it, Steven? Played around here. Mama don't allow no banjo played around here. We don't care what Mama don't allow. Gonna pick that banjo in your house. Mama don't allow no banjo played around here. How about a Cherokee? Playing around here. Mama don't allow no man playing around here. We don't care what Mama don't allow. Gonna pick that mandolin anyhow. Mama don't allow no man playing around here. How about Braxton? Go for it. Ruthie Austin, what you got for us, honey child?
I'm going to play Glory Bound. When I hear that trumpet sound, I will lay my burdens down. I will lay them deep into the ground. Then I'll know that I am glory bound. I won't be traveling from home, but I won't be looking far to roam. I'll be crossing o'er the great divide. In a better home soon I will reside. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. When I see my resting place, I will see my mother's face. Nevermore will I have to know all the loneliness that plagues me so. So I'm waiting for that train to come, and I know where she is coming from. Listen, can you hear her on the track? In a better
Braxton Van Winkle, what you got for us?
We'll sing one called Blue Virginia Blues.
Now, if it's okay during this 1 minute, I'll say our very good friend Lewis Norton is here. Will y'all give him a huge hand? He's right over there on the stage.
Have you ever been to Richmond in November? While the cold Virginia rain is coming down. Friend, I'm here to tell you it's no pleasure. While you're all alone and a stranger to the town. Don't take me wrong, I do like East Virginia. And Richmond's full of hospitality. Except for one Virginia girl I know of that made a perfect love reality. Blue, Virginia blue. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. There's no girl in the whole wide world to break your heart like Virginia girl. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. Y'all be up St. Paul, Minnesota. Said I need you here in Richmond right away. Take the bus and I'll meet you at the station. Bring some clothes I might want you to stay. My bus pulled in the station late this evening. There ain't a soul around this place with me. She must have changed her mind or she's forgotten. And her name ain't in the phone directory. Blue, Virginia blue. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. There's no girl in the whole wide world to break your heart like Virginia girl. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. I wish I had some money for a taxi or a more big nosy place to lay me down. Instead of standing all alone in Richmond while the cold Virginia rain is coming down. Blue, Virginia blue. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. There's no girl in the whole wide world to break your heart like Virginia girl. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. Oh, there ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue.
Thank you there, Braxton, and thank you, Ruthie. Ruthie, what else you got for us?
I'm gonna sing like I could. Said no one could ever love like I do.
fiddle in Tennessee or you pull out a fiddle in Texas, you better be ready to play the Orange Blossom Special.
Let her rip.
On board now. Get a ticket. Paramount Carnival and Stillwell.
I love to see those children dance.
Mowing the loop good down here. One blonde and then one brown.
I'm going to sing one more. It's called Record Book. To be well known of men, I may not ever be. I'm sure my name will not go down in history. There'll be no marble flag to tell of my good
Thank you, ladies. That was very beautiful. My dad, Papa Joe Smiddy, went off to World War II. He was gone 4 Christmases. I was a little boy. Down in Rose Hill, Virginia, in Lee County, we got all of our news from the war on the train. It was a Western Union office and the train came through. We went and met the train most days, most every day, because we were going to get news from Papa Joe, who was gone, and Uncle Fred, and all the men who were gone, and we were going to meet the Rose Hill train and get the news. In 1942, there wasn't a lot to do in the little town where I was born. Ross traded cows, Granny put away the mail, Uncle Jim met the Rose Hill train. Oh, the Rose Hill train is not there anymore, but we still send our young folks off to war. I wonder if we'd send them, and I wonder if they'd go. We all had to meet the Rose Hill train. With your ear down on the rail, you could hear the Harlan Mail when that train crossed the big Poor Valley Bridge. My daddy went to war so our country could be free. We all met the Rose Hill train. Oh, the Rose Hill train is not there anymore, but we still send our young folks off to war. I wonder if we'd send them, and I wonder if they'd go. We all had to meet the Rose Hill train. Uncle Fred was lost in war, and there wasn't a way to get any word. We'd go in wind and rain, and we'd wait for the train, and we'd pray to God to bring our boys home. Oh, the Rose Hill train is not there anymore, but we still send our young folks off to war. I wonder if we'd send them, I wonder if they'd go. We all had to meet the Rose Hill train. I wonder if we'd send them, I wonder if they'd go. We all had to meet the Rose Hill train. Probably maybe 10 years ago, a little lady was sitting in a wheelchair right there. And she said, Doc, she said, I got a song y'all need. People say that and you don't pay too much attention, but she had a song called Push Her on the Swing. And my dad liked the song. This is a song that really touches everybody in one way or another. For those people that think they can't reach another person, they don't have the skills, they don't go to the right church, whatever their problem is, I can't help others. All this little girl needs is just somebody to push her on the swing. When she was a little girl and she'd had a bad day, her her daddy would take her to the park and push her on the swing. She remembers how she'd giggle, the wind blowing through her hair. She thought that her daddy would always be there. She just wants someone to push her on the swing. She wants to laugh and play and not worry about a thing. Lately things have gotten rough. She needs away from big girl stuff, and she just wants someone to push her on the swing. The years slowly pass. She has children of her own. Sometimes she takes them to the park where she and Daddy used to go. When she hears the children laughing, fills her eyes with tears. She stops to think about it. She hasn't felt that way in years. She just wants someone to push her on the swing. She wants to laugh and play and not worry about a thing. Lately things have gotten rough. She needs away from big girl stuff. She just wants someone to push her on the swing. Pushed that swing till it was dark. I thought about my life back over the years. As I looked up in the air, I said, God, please treat me fair and forgive me for the times I wasn't there. She just wants someone to push her on the swing. She wants to laugh and play and not worry about a thing. Lately things have gotten rough. She needs away from big girl stuff. She just wants someone to push her on the swing. Oh, how she wants someone to push her on the swing. And for those of you that love the sound of the fiddle, that love the old-time music and want to dance one, here's one called Old Joe Clark. Papa Joe was down in Atlanta at Ruby Red's warehouse in the early 70s. And they were playing a song that had a couple of catchy verses to it. So he just made up some more verses and started singing this song everywhere he went. It was kind of Papa Joe's signature piece. Little thing called Just a Bowl of Butter Beans. Scott County ham. Oh, pass that pumpkin butter and the jam. Oh, I wouldn't trade my old blue jeans for a bowl of them good old butter beans. Y'all sing now. Just some old butter beans. Oh, pass cornbread if you please. I don't want no collard greens. Just a bowl of them good old butter beans. Oh, when they lay me down to rest. Oh, plant no roses on my chest. And plant no blooming evergreens. You guessed it, folks, just a bowl of them good old butter beans. One more time now. Just a bowl of butter beans. Papa would take us down to a little visit to New Orleans. I like to introduce this song by saying, one of these days, we all going to be riding, we all going to be walking. One of these days, we all going to be walking. We're going to be walking down the road of life, and we're going to come on a pile of hearing aids. We're going to come on a pile of crutches, a pile of wheelchairs, a pile of all kinds of bandages, because they're not going to need them anymore. The saints are going to go marching in. Now comes the part of our evening where everybody who is kin to Papa, everybody who's kin to anybody on stage, everybody who went to school to Papa, knew Papa, said hello to him, got a report card from Papa, played music with him, particularly kin to him and kin to the folks on stage. All of you come up, everybody, all the kin folks, run to the stage, don't be shy. Everybody come to the stage. I got two daughters and a son here, son Joe, daughter Julie, daughter Sarah. I got three grandchildren here, Isaac, Nora, and Joe Boyd. We got Nana Catherine coming on stage. We got Larry Hobbs. Come on, folks, everybody. Jim Gates, here's Isaac and Sarah. We're going to do this thing. Come on, Liz Smiddy. Come on, Sarah. We got it. I got to ask everybody a question here. Y'all, I got to ask a question. Has anybody here ridden a horse today? Raise your hand if you've ridden a horse today. Raise your hand if you picked your guitar today. How about a little I'll Fly Away, Jerry Keys on the banjo?